All right, welcome back to the CappingTV Summer Brawl 2021. We are going into round 2 here. I am Skaz, and I'm joined by Luggnuts. How you going, Luggnuts? You get a glass of water?
Yes, I do. Bottle of water actually with me right here. How
A
are you going,
bottle
Skaz?
of water. This man is ready for a excellent game of Granary. I'm doing very well. A little bit nervous, but that's okay. Granary. How did Process look? I wasn't able to catch it. I think 5 Ping Rockets played Process, right?
I mean, you could say they played it. You could say they absolutely demolished. You could say they did several things we're not allowed to mention on stream. But one thing's for sure, Fane made a pretty big impact with a very nice rocket. So, yeah.
Well, I'm keen to see it. Oh my goodness, we don't even have time to go through rosters. Hang on, give me like 5 seconds. The rosters are on one of the teams. Down Aishu on Scout. We have Signed and Hertz on Soldier, Redcoat on Demo, Dog Breath on Medic. We have Rocky on Scout, TJ on the Flank Scout, Super on Pocket, Fane on Roma, Deft on Demo, Arnold on Medic. Let's watch some Granary, hey? Luggnuts, what are we seeing?
Granary, well, Demo Man actually walking out a little bit on the side of the blue team. It's kind of strange. They sort of bundle up in death corner. Other than that, the main rest of the red team are taking a lot of space on point, ready to receive counter aggression from the blue team. And yeah, just in general, they have a lot of space, but they have lost 2 of their players here, so things are looking pretty bad for them. They're going to be wanting to get their medic out, but the Soldier coming in behind, Super cleaning up for a full team wipe.
Oh my goodness, it started off so promising there for the dudes over on Sad Hands with with 5 Ping Rockets starting off with that frag onto the Demo Man of Redcoat Zygote. Where we are in lobby right now, in second, the capture point.
Yeah,
Not quite coming up yet. Massive Uber advantage here. Is that Wowzers?
Yes, looks like it is Wowzers.
It's not the Wowzers, is it?
No, I don't think it is the Wowzers.
It's not the Wowzers. Alright. Oh, right, he was. Are we seeing a pause? We have a pause. Yeah, I did hear about the Hertz Steam account thing. Bit unfortunate. Good thing he has another Steam account to get playing. So we see, actually, blue team coming in on the red side here. A few traps there. Deft just watching them. His keen eye. He's wanting to get a few frags, I hope, or at least some kind of force. Obviously, with the no off classes, it's going to be a little hard to hold Granary last. Often you see sentries or snipers or heavies or basically anything. And an up pause actually coming through. Oh my goodness, Redcoat Zygote going to go down to those traps. You see Super very close, going to get a bit of a force, and Uber does get popped by Dog Breath. Blue team just trying to funnel in through here, getting some high ground on the pipes. A little bit of a skirmish happening right here on the last point. They're going to start moving forward, trying to bait the point a little bit. Frags getting traded. Not even traded, my bad. And they're going to move out of last and try to reconsolidate. Couldn't really get too much with that Uber. Got Fane trying to poke the second point. Rocky doing what he can with all those heals, and they're going to pick up second yet again. What even happened there, Luggnuts? I don't even know.
It's gone a bit back and forward for sure. I mean, after winning that last, trying to move in onto their... after winning the mid, sorry, they tried to move it onto the last point, but like you said, dropping the Demo to those traps just completely demolished their push. Now, Uber disadvantage holding mid, but they are building it up pretty close. It is over 90, so they are likely to even it out here before the push comes in.
Yeah, very interested to see if some sort of trade gets to happen here. And actually, they're going to go for a bit of a bomb into middle. They don't really want to trade in garage here. It's a bit of a mess, especially with the lack of off classes. It's going to be hard to break a stalemate. We have the Sad Hands trying to get some frags, and they seem to hold middle pretty well. Fight has calmed down a little bit. A little bit of a poke there from Super. Fane jumping in. He's on the crates. Getting down off that high ground. That's going to be important if they want to get into middle. Few players down there from 5 Ping Rockets, unfortunately. Sad Hands holding on to the middle point. And they're going to move into second.
Sad Hands actually managing to do that despite losing a player to the timeout, but that's likely around the time that we had the pause.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that makes a lot of sense actually. Fair enough. Ubers are pretty even here, so maybe we'll see a little bit of a grind going on.
Right, so yeah, I mean, we had Super going in behind there, getting cleaned up now, going into this last point again. Even Uber's here. This is an interesting situation because we don't know exactly how well they might have been counting here. We saw for Sad Hands, they did do a pretty good job of building, but 5-ping Rockets, thought that they had the advantage earlier. Now, again, no off classes for the last point, so we'll see kind of how this team does try to hold it here. What are your predictions of how this is going to go out?
I mean, often you see soldiers jumping in from top, and we see Hertz trying to get some spam on that pipe just there. They're both just trying to get some heals, maybe go for some sort of jump. Might see a team-coordinated sack, because it is a bit of a suicide play just to send in a soldier, so maybe we see some spam from the doorway, try to distract some players. And, yeah, we actually see Hertz jumping in on the left side here, just dropping down. TJ going to deny that really well. And we actually see Sad Hands trying to move into last here. A little bit of higher dad coming through. Nice frag there onto Hertz from TJ. Ubers get popped. There's a trade.
Yeah, I mean, with the cleanup on Shupa really early onto that, and they got a lot of space on their left side, it did look pretty good for them at the start, but now things are sort of falling apart as they've lost another player. And, getting great counter aggression from Fane the Spawner, so... But they do have down behind. We'll see how this
down goes down. Aha.
Wow.
Who would have thought? No. Anyways. Push didn't go so well there for Sad Hands, but that's okay. They seem to be doing pretty well. They got a tiny little smidgen of ad there, and they get a frag on TJ. Hertz looking to come back in. He's on the medic. Maybe getting a little bit of something. Maybe some full dam. No, okay. Nothing will be coming out of that. And they're going to be building out on yard. Bit of Uberad. What's happening here, Luggnuts? What are we seeing?
Yeah, now that they've got the even players here, Uber advantage, they're looking to go in really fast, making sure not to drop any players this time. Hopefully going to be a much better push for them now. Redcoat getting absolutely hammered there, but he buys the time they need to win the point.
Yeah, just really distracting that and letting his team cap the point. First round going over to Sad Hands. I had a bit of a commentator of the last middle fight, Luggnuts. I'm wondering, how would you feel about commentating this middle fight?
Well, sure. So,
Go for it, dude.
Def
Enjoy.
was there very early this time. Redcoat going up balcony. Maybe a little bit of a safer choice than the last one he tried to pull when he came through the death corner. Yeah, as of the moment, both teams just taking a lot of position. Redcoat does go down again, which is going to look really bad for Sad Hands, as 5-ping Rockets just takes very clean control of the mid.
Yeah, unfortunately, they're not really able to convert that disadvantage there, like the last middle. Oh! Someone really deep on the medic. Fane not quite getting dog breath. He's really nearly not being able to get out on 30 HP. Wants to save the Uber for last. Very important in these no off-class cups. Not looking too good for Sad Hands. They don't quite have the Uber just yet. And 5-ping Rockets coming in from left side.
The Uber charge is very close though, so they do have, if they can delay this long enough, they will be getting this Uber charge to defend with. But they are losing players here and just didn't quite get on the cap just long enough to allow the cap out.
Instant comeback there from 5-ping Rockets saying, hey, we know how to play TF2. Like, give us a round, dude. And they're on the rollout. Third round in. 1-2-1. Might have a little bit of look at Redcoat this middle. See what's going on. Don't quite want him to die yet again.
Yeah, Redcoat showing up to the mid very, very slowly.
Oh, he's going for a jump! Oh, I love this! I don't quite love it, actually, but there was quite a lot of damage done by other players, and that's okay. Cleaning up the mid-fight, oh my lord. Sad Hands. That was cool. I like that. That was genuinely very cool.
I don't know if we should call that Redcoat giving up here or just, the team deciding to embrace their strengths instead of their weaknesses. Redcoat has had a very invisible time in mid so far. So going into this one, just decided, hey, screw it. 4-man sack towards them.
Exactly.
On the team.
Shupa keeps jumping me, screw it. I'm going to jump him.
See how they like it.
Yeah, see how they like it. So we got a Redcoat on the rollout, and Sad Hands just kind of poking last a tiny little bit. Got a massive amount of Uber out here, so you know they're going to be looking for a push. Looks like they want left side again. Leading with Hertz here. He's looking for some stickies, and actually we see Fane going for a bit of a bomb. Gets an early force, which is really good for their team. Great high ground here for 5-ping Rockets, but bit of a skirmish on the point. counter jump after counter jump. Trades, frags being traded, and Sad Hands are gonna leave the fight.
I just want to point out, Fane survived that entire last point. He jumped in, got the massive force, got out on a sliver of HP with the stick into his spawn, came back out, re-engaged, 13 HP on top of a pipe, survived again.
I feel like tonight is just gonna be like, I don't know, the Fane cast, you know? Like, he's always pulling plays or something, and we can't stop praising him. I mean, hey, I don't mind. I like seeing cool plays. I don't care who they come from. We see actually 5-pin Rockets coming into middle here. They've got that Uber charge, and they're going to pick up a frag. They're going to pick up 2 frags even, and they're poking through garage, looking to get into yard, and they're leading with Rocky.
Oh, no, it's not. Never mind. Sorry about that.
That's okay, Luggnuts. If you ever want to cut me off, I'm more than fine with that.
Turns out it wasn't crits, so, you know, panic for no reason.
Oh, I would like to see a crits, though. I do like a good crits. A good
what I
solid
wanted
crits.
came out over the facts.
Yeah. Facts, they don't care about your feelings, Luggnuts.
Clearly not, otherwise we'd see a crit coming in from Deft right here.
If these players knew what we wanted, and if they cared about what we wanted, they'd be using crits right now. Uber getting popped on both combos. There's a bit of a trade going on Granary Lobby. Don't know why I said Granary there.
Just reminding us all that we're on the right map.
You know what map this was. You know, the map that's been out since basically release. In case you forgot, we're playing Granary. Yeah, what's happening here, Luggnuts? I'm blind.
Well, I mean, pretty stalemate at the moment. They've exchanged Ubers now, both players up. Fane has respawned, so I'm expecting him to try to make a play forward here. Probably going to be a lot of aggression here between him and Shupa, trying to make some kind of opportunity here, which we weren't really able to see while they were on the defensive. But, I mean, at the same time, you can't imagine Sad Hands is going to sit here and take it, you know, probably looking to get some players around, get some kind of play going on, maybe on the right side through Lunchbox, but at the moment, looking like they're just sort of sitting there pretty passively, just waiting for whatever 5-pin Rockets can throw at them. It looks like that what that will be is just maybe some play with Fane and Shupa through left side. Fane is sitting in Z at the moment, kind of trying to wait for something here, but I mean, yeah, they're not really trying to push anything too far, just happy to get some spam on the other team and see what comes out of it. Yeah, both soldiers just sitting on top of each other now, trying to get up a crossfire, I guess. Fane again on the left side. Now it looks like something might be happening. Fane bullying over into Lunchbox, doing a lot of damage to that soldier, but getting a lot of damage taken on him in return. They did manage to pick up Gary, though, with that jump.
My bad, I had my mic muted for a while there as I was configuring my push to talk.
I guess something was happening.
Yeah, that's okay, though. So we see a trade on, again, Granary second. Who would have thought? And not... Look, I'm just going to keep saying that, okay?
Just make sure they know the map.
Look, I just want to make sure our viewers know what's going on, okay? That is the job of the commentator. 5-pin Rockets absolutely cleaning up Sad Hands. The hands of the team are looking sad. The gamers of the team are looking sad. They're going to lose a round. That's okay. They can still bring it back, of course. 17 minutes left. 2-1 of round 2.
Redcoat Psycho running the sticky jumper now to mid. He is committing.
I like this. This is good. I enjoy this. And he's putting 2 stickies down. He's deep. He's on def. There's a pipe. Oh my goodness.
He gets him with the 2-pipe.
And he's just out. He's just out. Oh, he's not
cleaned up by Shupa.
Oh, Shupa is on Redcoat this entire game and I love it. It's sick. Fane and Shupa are going to get cleaned up by the gamers on Sad Hands. I mean... like, was it worth it? Was that play from Redcoat worth it? Do I care? Not really.
I mean, I'd say it's worth it. Not just for the impact he's clearly had. They did win the middle point, but I mean, also just the psychological damage that's going to be done. I mean, you're going to think there will be some tilt from Deft.
Therapy will be required after this match.
Definitely,
without a doubt. So yeah, massive. Actually, sorry, not massive. 100%, 85%. Might see a little bit of a stalemate. Who knows? See some kind of sack down and Redcoat both going down. My bad, wasn't watching the players. And Blue's going to lose their advantage, which is okay. They're going to sit back on middle. Fane on catwalk. Gamers on 5-pin coming through death corner. Sad Hands, they're just going to leave. They're like, you know what? I'm okay. I just, I'm not feeling it. I'm just not feeling it.
2 players down, and they just decide, you know what, let's take the fight further back, let them coast to coast a little bit. Not quite a true coast to coast since they didn't get to last, but same general principle going on here.
Hell yeah.
Redcoat has swapped away from the sticky jumper for the lack of the mid.
He's in, Super's in, okay, Dog Breath is okay. He's good. He's 42 HP, like, that's more than enough.
Barely. I mean, especially on this team when Fane could be coming right around the corner, you never know.
You never know. They're actually gonna want to just kind of poke Death Corner. Maybe not, maybe something. Someone's sitting on the lamp. Or
Fane's trying to.
Fane is trying to, okay.
Trying
I could see some lamp action. I'd be down for some lamp action.
Are you sure we're still talking about TF2 here, Skaz?
When I say lamp, I mean the Lampshade 22, as in Snazzy, as in, my partner.
Oh,
don't tell his girlfriend that. Don't tell his girlfriend that.
Alright.
All 400 people here, or however many it is, don't tell his girlfriend that. Spam is being exchanged here in Garage, Granary Garage.
Just making sure we still know. Dog Breath taken down to 80 health by that bomb by Fane, but still looks like they're the only team really putting any real thought into aggression here. I mean, you'd think being rounds down that Sad Hands would be pretty happy to set some plays up, but no, they're just kind of taking it here, happy to let the clock run down here.
Yeah, I don't know if I said this or if my mic was muted because I'm an idiot. But earlier, I mentioned that I wondered how Granary was going to go in a no off-class cup, and I wondered if maybe it was going to play like this, and it's kind of playing like this. So, yeah, I mean, hey, I love a good stalemate. I feel like some good strats can come out from stalemates. Whoever gets popped off by Sad Hands, probably should turn on my view models so I can actually see what's going on. They're going to leave Garage.
Redcoat Zygo dying again in that.
Honestly, Sticky Jumper full time, I feel like is the play at this point.
For sure. At the stage, though, I mean, they do have the player advantage for 5-pin rockets, so looks like that aggressive Uber trade idea didn't really work out for Sad Hands, and that might actually cost them the round, because even though it's even Ubers, if they can get into last pretty soon before those players are spawned, that's GG.
Yeah, and actually Deft is going to die pretty early in this last push. Redcoat getting caught out, unfortunately. Fane is super weak, just trying to get something, doesn't quite get anything. And maybe Sad Hands actually going to hold this last point, which is excellent to see for them. They are 1 round down. Losing another one would not have been fun.
More than just holding their last point, they're taking second as well. Let's hopefully they try to use this momentum to actually do something instead of seeing more of a stalemate, and it looks like they are.
Bit of an off timing there with the sticky depth from Deft, unfortunately. Uber does get trade, and maybe 5-ping rockets are going to secure the second here. Lots of damage is just being traded back and forth. Actually, the medic on 5-ping rockets going to pick up down with that Crusader's crossbow here in Granary second in the CappingTV Summer Brawl 2021 Summer Brawl.
Good thing we got the year right.
Was that the right year?
Yes, it was.
Okay, cool. I said 2000 and I'm like, wait, hang on. Massive jump in here from Big Gary. I think they call him in the community. Doesn't quite get anything. That's okay. They've secured the middle point here, and players are getting some high ground, hoping to lock out 5-ping rockets, but they're just flooding in. They want blood and damage numbers.
Yeah, 5-ping rockets have been playing really aggressively all of last game. It looks like they want to continue it into this game. As long as Sad Hands doesn't sort of move it to a stalemate, they're happy just holding that W key and taking space. And even with a player down, they managed to take that middle point and get a frag as well.
They are getting a few frags, and they're going to come through Death Corner into second. TJ taking the beam, just trying to poke a little bit, contesting the high ground maybe. Ubers get popped off. We're seeing another trade in yard. Classic Granary yard. Am I right, fellas? And just focusing down the combo here of Redcoat, Sad Hands, getting Redcoat. An attempt to start this capture here. A few players really low on the side of 5-ping rockets. Luggnuts, what do you want to see out of this last push? What are we seeing?
Well, I mean, I'm horribly biased towards my boy Fane here, so I want to see him come in, get a 6k, and win the game for his team, and, well, close enough, I guess.
I mean, hey, that's a round. That's a round. They did it. They got it. They
That
captured
is
the
indeed
point.
a round.
That
Now
is the
3-1
objective
for
on Granary.
5-ping Rockets. This is starting to look really, really good for them. Their aggressive play is actually paying off quite a bit in the lack of off classes.
Yeah, and we see Redcoat back on normal sticky launcher, which I'm sure his team is very relieved about. Playing on the floor here. Both teams, you know, getting some high ground, playing Granary. Maybe Fane looking to go for a little bit of a jump here, and oh my goodness, he is in the skybox on the
Deft
medic.
jumping as well, behind them in Death Corner. Death Corner, sorry.
Sorry, Deft Corner?
Yeah, close enough. It is Death Corner now.
It's Deft's Corner. That sounds like a kid's TV show, doesn't it?
I'm trying not to think about it. Deft is actually going really aggressive here, getting the stickies onto the second point already before his team arrives. You know, he's just tired of playing it safe. He just wants to hold the W, get things forward, show that not just Redcoat can sticky jump into the enemy team, he can do it as well, and arguably with much better success, as they now have a full Uber advantage looking to push into last.
Yeah, and they're looking to maybe go up at that. They changed their mind, they're going right side. Getting Fane to check for traps. No traps. They're in, and dude, the force is just so good there from Gary. Big Gary. They're spamming damage across the point, not quite hitting the shots that maybe he should be hitting.
But he does enough.
Who cares, man? Who cares? They get the round. You don't need accuracy when you win rounds.
I mean, yeah, pretty much, unless people obsessively look at the logs like I know some people do, but you know.
Hey. The best scout is the one that has the best aim and no game sense.
That's a fact. See Chicken Bird and Prem for 2023.
What are we seeing on this mid, Luggnuts? We've got to stop memeing, dude.
Yes.
We are not taking this seriously enough, and I'm really disappointed.
Back to the middle point. Massive bomb again out of Sad Hands. Trying to repeat their success last time. Didn't go too well this time. So 5-ping Rockets were prepared. Able to
what even
clean
happened?
Up.
What, like, I think I blinked and the fight was over.
Your
Def
mistake
putting a
was not
nice shot
looking
in the
up.
chat. Wish I knew what happened. I do like nice shots. They do have the Uber Sad Hands, so it's not completely garbage just yet. Krolik, he's poking on the right side here, trying to get a little bit of something. 105 HP, which is a little bit risky. Getting the cap. Ubers are even. Down goes down. How many times has a caster said that? Down goes down. I feel like I'm not allowed to say it.
No, you're not. It's no more.
So down dies. Like he just dies. Uber gets popped here from Sad Hands.
Fane with a beautiful force onto them. Now counter Uber here, counter aggression with players down on their side might get a lot of space for them. Hopefully trying to set up the last push for 5-ping Rockets. But the medic dies to a pipe from Redcoat.
Yeah, that kind of just like stops the push in its tracks. No, it doesn't. Players coming in from left side, they're trying to get something, but it's not going incredibly well. Fane's going from a jump from up top. He's going to bait the point a little bit, maybe pull players back. I mean, what are you going to pull them back to, right? It was an attempt, maybe go for the medic. Sad Hands coming back into the second here. The cheeky Deft? No, okay, he's jumping out.
Hopefully. This is probably the best that we can be looking for Sad Hands at the moment. They do have Uber advantage. Time is ticking down, 7 minutes on the clock. They need to get 3 rounds up to at least get to the golden cap. So we'll be looking to take this mid pretty aggressively as soon as they have Uber.
Man, they do definitely have that massive ad. They're in garage. Redcoat so low. Give that man the beam.
Trying to get through garage here. They do get enough players in through Death Corner to take space on the point. However, 5-ping Rockets is rapidly building that Uber charge. So Fane does get the force out, which is going to give the Uber advantage to 5-ping Rockets as long as they can keep the medic alive right in the post here, which is going to allow them to leapfrog maybe back onto the middle point.
Can I just say, it is honestly so satisfying to watch soldiers push through chokes, like Prem soldiers, right? I've been playing intermediate for the past, like, however many seasons, and, like, I don't know. Everyone's garbage, right? But here, oh my goodness, like, holy crap. It's really awesome to watch. Oh, of course, yeah, gunboats is applying as well, so those soldiers, actually, are getting more of a helping hand to go for those forces, which actually might make Granary harder to play, maybe? For, you know, some players that aren't playing soldier. I don't know.
Yeah,
Who
definitely.
knows?
I mean, Maybe not for some. It might change the dynamics at least a little bit, depending on how much they played with the new changes. But yeah, just clean win on second point, moving into last with a full wipe on the side of Sad Hands. Really beneficial for them.
Hope is being restored. My hope in Sad Hands is being restored. I want to see them get a few more rounds. Give me a Sad Hands round win. Oh wait, hang on. Wait, what can I hear in my ear? Would
Sticky
it happen
jumper.
to be the Red Coat Zygo sticky jump? Oh my goodness, he's going fast towards Deft. There's a pipe. There's a pipe. He's out. Maybe that's the strat. You jump in, you get a pipe, you leave. You jump in, you get a pipe, you leave. You jump in, get a pipe, you leave. That could be the strat. He's going in again. This is the strat. Oh my goodness, he hits the skybox. Not quite picking up anything. Sad Hands gonna lose 2 players. It's not quite what I wanted to see from a Sad Hands middle. I want to see him wipe. Push to the 5 ping. Sorry. I said that completely wrong.
Alright then, well...
I want to see them fucking lose. Sorry, am I allowed to say the F word? Sorry, I want to see them freaking lose.
Yeah, well, I mean, they definitely are living up to expectations here. Now, even Uber's pushing to last here. Schuper does look like he is going to die, which is going to give even players or player advantage to Sad Hands. Let's see if they can turn anything out of this, especially with a little bit of a better Uber. You know, see if they might be able to get some distance, retake second, and get another push. They definitely need something going on for them right now, because there's 5 minutes left and they need to get up 2 rounds.
Please, Sad Hands. Let's do this. Oh, there's a frag on Rocky. Oh, there's a frag on A.
Arnold.
No, I think his name's A.
Oh, well,
Down, moving through garage, and he's gonna get another one. TJ going down. Is he gonna get this Schuper? Nope. Deft is there to clean it up, but Deft goes down to Gary. Gary has Down's back.
Alright, inanimate objects are now fighting for Sad Hands, which is going to be a big advantage for them as they're coming in now with Uber advantage as well. They have just kept up the middle point, so this is looking like another quick run to last if they can keep it up. Very little Uber charge on the side of 5-pin Rockets. They're going to need to play this really well to, I don't know, survive this last point.
Well, it might have taken a little bit too long to kill Schuper there. That might be an example of maybe one of the things that Sad Hands could improve. Maybe a teensy bit. They're moving in from left side here. Redcoat going for that jump onto the combo. And oh my goodness, is there damage? Oh, there is damage, and I do like this. Holy moly. They're going to re-enter back into last. Redcoat leading the push. Maybe missing a few stickies. But that's okay. They're going to catch this up. Oh, Sad Hands. I didn't mean to say that I want you to wipe. I want you to wipe the other team. I want you to bring this back. And they are. They can hear me.
Apparently so. Or
Apparently.
at least they're trying to spite you because, yeah, now it's 3-4 to 5-pin Rockets with less than 4 minutes left on the clock. This mid could decide the rest of this map. And sure enough, Def does arrive first. So, you know, Redcoat Zygo very late to that middle. Running not the sticky jumper this time.
See players just exchanging a little bit of spam. Sad Hands moving on the left side of the middle there. A little bit of a rotation from both teams. And we actually see so many frags coming out from Sad Hands. They're stuffed back into the red side garage. Not quite where you want to be.
They do have the frag advantage, though.
They do have the frag advantage. You are very correct. A little bit of a air shot there from Fane. What did I say? It's
on the stream earshot machine.
Dude, it's the Fane stream. Like, I don't know. CappingTV? Nuh-uh. Fane stream.
With a clean wipe on the enemy team, Sad Hands is now looking to another full Uber ad, pushing into off mid onto the second. I mean, this is looking pretty disastrous for 5-pin Rockets. They have to hold on for 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Typically in your regular game, you'd see heavies, engineers, and such coming up now, just trying to hold on for as long as humanly possible. But, you know, now they don't have that. So we've got instead Schuper and Lunchbox, seeing what he can do.
Yeah, I guess in some ways this is where no off classes kind of shines, because it creates these moments, and whether or not you think they're good moments or not, I don't know. They're fun to watch, right? And I'm watching, I'm not playing, so I don't care. They're going to come from right side. They got a massive amount of Uber here. Leading on that scout, Uber's going to get popped. They're straight onto the point, trying to clear those stickies, and oh my goodness, the cap time. They're just going to cap it, maybe? I don't...
Yeah, very much looking like...
Yeah, that's a 4-4.
Just walk on the cap, a full white cap.
Now,
that's 4-4.
are we going to see just a complete sweep from middle to last, or are we going to see a golden cap? What's the prediction here? What are we going to see, Luggnuts?
My prediction is for a golden cap, personally, but, you know, we'll have to see.
I don't even know if it's possible at this point, right? I don't think it is. Like, what? Mid-cap's the same speed as second, or is that just gully wash? I don't even know.
That's just gully wash.
Oh,
this,
okay.
this mid cap's a lot faster. There's some second caps a lot faster than mid.
Okay. Well, we'll see what happens. Massive bombs here from 5 ping rockets onto the high ground of Sad Hands. And Sad Hands are going to move back across the point a teensy bit, picking up some frags. And oh boy, dude, they're getting some frags. But TJ is going to get down, trying to maybe do a little bit of saving there for 5 ping rockets. And he does get red coat. Nothing to complain about, but Dog Breath did stay alive. So,
which means another wipe for 5 ping rockets and another full Uber push for Sad Hands. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, ideally they want to be on second, like, right now. You know, they need to be capping it up. They have 30 seconds. They have the Uber.
Yeah, they look like they are looking to move pretty aggressively up top. But yeah, 20 seconds left on the clock. Capping up this, I mean, I'd already be pushing the last at this stage.
Dude,
they
I'm
really
sweating.
need to move fast.
I'm scared for Sad Hands right now. I'm shivering. The Uber gets popped, and oh my goodness, that soldier just so weak. They're going to start the cap straight away. They know what's important. There is 8 seconds left. 7. Are they going to get it? What's even going on? They don't get it. They don't get it. It's a golden cap. We're going to a golden cap.
Does go to the golden cap. I mean, what do you think 5 ping rocket needs to do here for the golden cap to win? Oh well, actually, you're sitting here reffing for Sad Hands. So what do you think Sad Hands needs to do to win this golden cap for their team?
Here's what needs to happen. And if actually, are we gonna get logs? Hang on. I'm gonna do some casting, commentating professionalism right now and look at the logs. I can't open the logs. Okay, no logs. That's fine. I'll just use my mega brain to guess.
I've got the logs right here.
Oh, okay. I was just gonna guess, but that's fine.
Well, yeah, go for the guess and I'll confirm or deny. Oh, being a coward now, are you? So Shoop has got top damage here for the side of 5 ping rockets. Redcoat Zygote coming in second. Despite his absolute lack of ability to get to mid in anything resembling a timely manner, he has been absolutely crushing it on the Demo Man class. Both scouts coming in behind him with Rocky and Fake Nicks are really killing me. Rocky and Aisha looks like coming in just behind him there. If we look at the frags, TJ right at the top, followed by Down, then Rocky, then Aisha, just the scout frags all the way, and the heavy classes right down at the bottom. Now, deaths, as we can see, a really big difference between Arnold and Dog Breath. Arnold dying 9 times, Dog Breath dying 3 times. So, yeah, Arnold is definitely getting the raw end of the stick of this game so far.
Oh, Dog Breath is Doge. Okay. I was so confused as to who Dog Breath was, but gotcha.
Right. Has he changed his alias now?
I mean, not on Warzone or Oz Fortress. Maybe it's just like I don't know. He's just shaking it up a little bit, you know?
Australian TF2 is now dog themed, but it looks like we're going into the golden cap now. Very little time to look over the stats then. Let's go.
I'm keen. That's who do I want to watch? What am I in the mood for?
Watching the deft cam, hopefully his team can utilize the fact that he gets to mid significantly faster to red code to actually get something done instead of just spamming a couple of stickies and leaving it.
Oh my goodness, he is incredibly faster.
Yep, and again, doesn't really look like they're doing too much with his extra speed though, which is pretty disappointing to see. But yeah, Fane, big bomb, going over to Catwalk, a lot of space being taken by 5 ping rockets. But Arnold going down to a huge bomb from Gary. I'm assuming it was a huge bomb. I didn't know. Did you see that?
I didn't see that. I was on the deft cam.
Yeah, same. I mean, clearly we should have been watching the Gary cam.
I mean,
silly us.
Obviously.
They did win the middle though, although they don't have the Uber advantage. So this isn't going to be quickly won by one side or the other, as even with that Uber advantage, Sad Hands is going to have to push all the way out of last onto second and through middle, which is going to slow them down quite a lot and give some time to build Uber for Arnold and 5 ping rockets.
We have secured the control point.
Right, so for Golden Cap, in case anyone needed to know, this is the first person to cap the last point of either team, or whoever holds on to mid after the 10 minutes. So far, it is looking pretty beneficial for Sad Hands. They're going to be able to take this mid pretty cleanly, and so far they've been playing a pretty passive play style, which is pretty beneficial for them to hold this point if they do want to go for that 10-minute timeout. Otherwise, we're going to have to see some pretty big action coming in from 5-pin Rockets to get this back to supercharge and regain this point if they want to look to win this. I'm assuming at some point Skaznik's microphone has gotten muted again.
Look, buddy, I had to take a breather. Okay. Oh my god, Fame. Never mind. We'll ignore that. He's been doing great this game, I swear. Yeah, no, my mic is working just fine, Luggnuts. Don't you worry, friend. I'm still here. I won't leave you. We have a bit of a push here from 5-ping Rockets, and Sad Hands, they're going for a little bit of something, going for a force maybe. Gary picking up Deft, and actually Arnold is going to drop there.
Drop to Wowzers hurts.
Wowzers.
Wowzers.
That was a Wowzers play. That was a suiting. I mean, it was a drop.
It was a drop.
I feel like a drop is pretty Wowzers. What
One
do you
could
count as
argue
Wowzers?
that, yes.
Or is a air shot Wowzers?
I guess an ear shot was Wowzers. If it was a drop ear shot, that would have been pretty Wowzers. But regardless, this is actually going to cause a really big boost here for Sad Hands, as they're now, again, players up, Uber up, and sitting on second. This is going to seem like deja vu for 5-pin Rocket, and not a happy coincidence.
Alright, they're moving in through left side here. Leading with that scout Uber, and they're just focusing down Deft. Actually trying to go back and focus down the cap a little bit, and oh my goodness, they have half of the capture point already. Frag's being traded out. Actually, Sad Hands getting a few of them. Shupa just trying to get something to claw back. But there is the GG. Sad Hands getting the big dub here for round 2 on Granary. Gary in the chat saying, I'm the best. I agree, Big Gary. You are the best.